Hi guys, I'll talk up a bit today. Don't think there's anybody here, but it's on the evening. I'm just trying to put my posts in now to secure my polytunnel down. And I did say that I'll try and show people what I'm doing, so that you may want to do this way or do it another way, or gives you another idea. I have got to move this bucket here back so it's actually the other side of this post here. And the reason why is because this is the first post I've set in Postcrete. As you can see, I've got, if I can show it, without the sun, the shade. Okay, that's the pipe down there, bottom rail. The bottom rail here, as you can see, is underneath this piece of wood, which I haven't stuck in, but that'll keep everything down. And obviously the bucket on the corners has to be a bit further through, because obviously that's got to fit, not necessarily in the middle of the bucket, but it's got to have room to be upright. I have checked it, it is upright. There you go. That ain't far off an allotment. It's not a building at the end of the day, but I do like to try and get things straight. Makes things so much easier. And I am not a builder, I'm a civil servant by day, but I did do a design degree for 5 years, so I do make things. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this really on my own, so thank me, my dad's been helping me, but I've took the plunge on my own tonight and I've set that myself, so I'm well chuffed. Got all this wood from a great, well, where my mum works, she's a florist, and the lady in question is having a new build behind, by the pub that she owns, and I had to take the roof off because it was changed, and it was changed incorrectly to the building regs, so I had to rip it all down. So it's all new wood, and I've got loads and loads of timber. She's got tons of it she needs to get rid of, and these are perfect. I've only been able to buy, bring a little bit to go in my dad's car, but look at the thickness of that. It's 46 wide. It's proper building stuff for houses and roofs. That ain't going nowhere. It's going to support my raised beds, because I'm going to put this one on top of that, so it'll be this high. It's on the base rail, so it's going to hold that down. Not putting those in yet because the cover has to go on. It's got velcros which will go underneath these, and then this will just slot in behind. And then what I'll do then is drill holes through these uprights straight into this panel here, and then when the cover's on as well, I'm going to put a batten on the outside here, and screw through the plastic into that and hold the cover on as well. Dig a trench here and cover the flange. So again, just made a bit of a boo-boo on here, so I just need to dig a bit more out of there and move this basically another half a foot that way. I'll dig that out and I'll show you when I've done it. Fortunately I can't link these videos together, as I said before, so you might get little bits here and there, but hopefully in the future I'll be able to link them all together. These are fine. The post will be here. I haven't got to dig those any further because the post will be oh, there it is, about here. I'm going to dig another 2 holes in here and here. You might be thinking it's overkill. I don't want this thing blown away. And apart from that, it'll support that back plate really solid all the way around down to the door frame. And then obviously I can do, as I say, all the way down there, raised beds. I'm going to have an area for potting on now because I haven't got a greenhouse. Again with this one, I've just got to knock this back a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, that's okay. But I'm chuffed with that. If you are going to use this Postcrete, and I'm sorry if I'm telling people to suck eggs, but it sets really quick, especially in this heat. That is solid now, that's not going anywhere. But that's the way I'm doing it. Okay. As I said before, it's took me a while to work it all out, but I didn't want to rush it. I want to get it right. And I said before, I put all the concrete in buckets simply because when this rots, because you shouldn't put wood into concrete direct, and we all know that, but if it does rot, or when it rots, I can dig this out and I can actually lift the bucket out and I can replace it. Other than that, what you do is you put a plastic bag around the wood, including the bottom, fill it with sand, stick it in, put the concrete round it, let it go off, and then silicone the top, and then when the post rots, you suck the sand out, which releases the gap, and you take the post out. The other way is putting wedges in, and you can take the wedges out when it rots. But I'm just going to do these little buckets, flower buckets. There you go, that's all they are. There's going to be 12 of them, and then obviously I'll put just wooden stakes down on here on the doors. And I've got to say, if this flies off in the wind, I am never ever going to buy a polytunnel ever again. It's as simple as that. But anyway, a very quick update on a very sunny, lovely bank holiday Monday. I was here earlier. It's probably, I think it's about 7 o'clock now. We'll come back down because it's a bit cooler. It's all looking good. Dead chuffed. Roll on next year and roll on the rest of this year. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. We're now getting into the realms of 10-minute videos, which I don't like doing. Before I do, is the daily update of the courgette turned into something from the abyss. Here you go. And I've got another one here. I've never really watered these plants. This is how fertile this land is. It's unbelievable. Not watered any of this. I know we've had a bit of rain recently. Dwarf French beans. Yeah, okay, I know they're late. And this lot, well, I'm not even going to go there. You've seen all this before. Where's he gone? There's massive ones. There's ones at 4 times the size of that. But I'm not going to tiptoe around it. Cheers, guys. Beating off. Bye.